Y'all remember last year when Superman fought Godzilla, and by the end of that fight, that boy was left unalived on the road looking crispy as hell? Yeah, I remember that too. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of hurt my soul. Like, sure, he got off guarded, but it's still Superman. I wouldn't think one blast from Godzilla would murk him like that. But anyway, did y'all know that Thor just fought Godzilla and my God. So all you really need to know is this lady who runs this super shady organization basically resurrects Godzilla. And she got this man rampaging through Tokyo, doing what he doing, hitting folks with a breath, swinging that tail around, destroying everything, stomping on fools. And Shorty is just reveling in it all. But if there's one thing that you not gonna do on Midgard, is cause harm to the mortals. Because when you come to Midgard trying to cause harm to the mortals, boy, you gotta answer to the king of the gods. You see this brother Godzilla out here writing the check. One that this man Thor comes to cash in as he comes in and he hits this dude in the chin so hard that it knocks his teeth out. But it is Godzilla, so he just hits him with a headbutt, which sends that man flying straight into a building. But Thor's like, nah, son, feel the lightning and the thunder. And Godzilla was like, yeah, that's nice. Hit that man with another freaking beam, which just completely overtook Thor's lightning and sent that fool and several other people, as a matter of fact, flying right out the other side of the building. But it's in that moment that the God King start getting serious, and y'all know how he get. He was just like, storms of Midgard, heed the call of your All-Father. Wherever this creature treads, on land or under the sea, destruction follows. So let us take him where he can do no damage. This mindless lizard fancies itself a god? Then let us take it where only gods dare to tread. Come, Godzilla, try thy luck in the heavens. And my bro just starts spinning up the block, lifting this ginormous lizard into the air with tornadoes, and just start banking his ass. Bing, 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 bing. But I mean, this is the king of the monsters, and he just starts raining down this freaking heat breath on him. Guys, when I say that this is a crazy battle, this is nuts. It says roars and thunder shook the lands from continent to continent for hours. These two are really throwing them things. Thor's raining down hammer, hitting this man in the shoulder, went completely through his shit. And when Thor calls it back, he's just like, goodness gracious, I done put more holes in this man than Swiss cheese. But Godzilla don't care nothing about that. Hits Thor directly in the face with that atomic breath. The lady who helped resurrect him is having the time of her life, because she's just like, he didn't know, y'all. Thor didn't know. He was dealing with the strongest Godzilla ever. This Godzilla done killed all the other monsters, killed King Kong. He liked that. Thor was just like, okay, you really tough? Cool. I got something for your ass. That's when he starts spinning up that hammer and he looks at Godzilla and he tells him, by Odin's beard, you giant lizard, I think it is time that you chill. As he opens up a portal to Jotunheim, blasting Godzilla with the coldest air in the 9 realms. Effectively freezing bro solid. And while everybody on Earth is trying to figure out what to do with Godzilla, where Thor's telling everybody, hey man, I'll throw him into the sun and it don't matter to me. Here come this woman, yet again, with some smoke. See, her and her ninja people are done somehow broke into the collector's ship. I don't know how they did that. Super impressive. Don't know how they did it. Would like to know, but impressive nonetheless. And they got the last known shard of the all-black Necro sword. And for those of y'all who don't know about the all-black Necro sword, this sword was given to a normal mortal. And that dude became strong enough to face off against 3 different versions of Thor, one of which who had the Odin Force. It is a wildly powerful artifact. And she gives that wildly powerful artifact to Godzilla! Which then leads us back to Thor, and the next time we see him, he's on his way back to Asgard, except he finds everyone in Asgard dead and floating in space. Why, might you ask? Well, because the all-black Necrozilla done made his way to Asgard and has laid waste to everything. And this man is not happy about it. He's like, how dare you think you're gonna come and do this to Asgard? By my non-existent beard, This day, giant lizard, you shall fall. And bruh, he hit Godzilla so damn hard, y'all. These fools went to an entirely different fucking dimension, blew up a planet, and crash landed on an entirely different planet. And you would think that that would be enough to put the all-black Necrozilla down, but no, it was not. Cause bro just starts getting up and shooting necro flames directly at Thor, and he is able to stave off most of it because, you know, energy manipulation and stuff from Mjolnir, but it doesn't really help when Godzilla yokes him up in his giant hands and starts necroblasting this man directly in his lips. Could you imagine Godzilla being that close in your face, hit you with atomic breath fused with the energy of the Necro Sword? Oh my God! And it was so ridiculous, in fact, that it destroyed the planet they were on. Had Thor ass floating in space like, But that's when his theme music started playing. You hear the heartbeat, he's just like, no, nay, I say thee, never this day. And that's when it is told to us this man calls forth every storm in existence, all across the cosmos, throughout infinity and beyond, bruh. And he starts barreling right for Godzilla, narrowly dodging this necro fire. And he's just like, you gon' fall today, boy. And right as Thor goes to hit Godzilla, Godzilla literally eats that dude. But see, had Godzilla seen what happened to Donald Blake after he ate Throg, he would have known that you never eat somebody with a magical hammer, because Thor immediately busts out the other side of that dude's mouth. And that's when Thor makes his proclamations about having to protect everything and everyone. And he looks at Godzilla and he's just like, hey, Godzilla, I'll see you in hell. And he flies straight at that man. They collide, causing a massive explosion that probably destroys the solar system they're in. And well, Thor dies. So does Godzilla. And well, the fight is over. Or at least for a little while, because we pick back up with Thor in the underworld. The great halls of Valhalla, we see this man taking a stroll. And that's when he looked to the left and he just like, it's cool, I hear you. So I guess we just gonna run this for all of eternity, huh? And that's when Godzilla saying in words that come out as a giant roar, oh yeah, I hope you know what time it is. And Thor responds, as a matter of fact, I do. And he yells out, for Asgard! And the two charge at each other, forever to be locked in an eternal conflict until the end of time. Cause, I mean, if you know how Valhalla get down, you know that's how Valhalla get down. But for warriors such as Thor and Godzilla, what better way to spend eternity than fighting somebody who can really give you a run for your money? But how do you guys feel about it, man? Do you think Thor should have won? Do you think he should have lost? Let me know down in the comments. And with that being said, Superman. Superman. Excelsior, War Corps. I'm a Macho T, and I'll catch y'all later.